Hey guys, I am here with Miss Christine Hood, owner of Archeterra Homes. Christine, how are you doing?
I'm doing well, Jesse. How are you?
I'm doing well. And I've been excited about this kind of spotlight because I've worked with Christine quite a few times, and her projects are outstanding. So,
thank you.
Christine, are you from Houston originally?
Actually, I'm from Austin.
Okay.
I was born in Austin, and my father was in the oil industry, and so we traveled the world and lived overseas. And then I ended up coming back to my roots in Texas.
Awesome.
Went to UT and graduated from UT Business School.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
I did not know that, actually. I didn't know that. So what made you want to become a builder or get into, start building homes?
Wow. Real estate has always just been a passion for me. I got my start actually many years ago. I bought a house in the Heights. After we graduated from college, my husband and I, we moved from Austin to Houston, and we bought our first little house here in the Shady Acres area. And once we started growing and started having kids, we decided to keep it. Yeah. And as the kids were growing, we rented the property, and then we bought another property, and then we flipped a house, and then we flipped some land, and it just became part of our lives throughout for many years.
Yeah.
Just from the moment that we bought our first house. And actually, Terry Kaufman from Coldwell Banker sold us. Terry Kaufman sold us our first house.
Wow. And
right out of college.
Still in the business too.
She is. I still work with her now, her and Jeremy. So
that's really cool.
So I just had an interest in real estate and was actively involved in it as a hobby and something to do on the side. And then the kids were old enough to be really more involved with school activities and, just kind of becoming a little more self-sufficient.
Yeah.
And I thought, wow, I really want to take this passion, and I think I can make a business out of this. I do have a business background. I got my business degree from UT.
Yeah.
I went into project management with Arthur Anderson and consulting, and I was just at a crossroads in my life, and I thought, well, I have this experience. I've got the contacts that I've developed in the field, and so this is a natural extension of where can I grow next in this industry. And so it just seemed like a challenge that I wanted to take on.
Exactly. That's awesome.
So
that's awesome. So, when I think builder, and we were having this conversation before, I think of a guy probably in his 40s to 50s, driving a jacked up Ford F-150. Dually with boots.
Right.
And a hat.
Right.
No personality.
Right.
And you're like everything.
I'm defying all your expectations.
Completely different. So have you found it kind of tough, working with people or talking or, basically talking to say like a tile guy and randomly and saying, hey, I would like this, and then he looks at you like, okay, where's the builder? Have you dealt with that?
Have I experienced that? Yeah. Yes. I've been asked if I'm a decorator, an agent, a cleaning lady. I've been asked if I'm a variety of things, a buyer. So I feel like the best way to address situations like that is just to, without making a big production of it, just say, oh, actually, this is my project, and what can I help you with? Or I redirect the conversation without really calling that person out.
Yeah.
I decided as I went into this industry that I wasn't going to be easily offended. Yeah. And I think that served me well. Often it's a change. It's defying expectations to see me out on the job site. And it takes an adjustment period, but I find that it all comes down to having a respectful like relationship with whomever I'm encountering,
Yeah.
and knowing that I may not be exactly what they expected, but we can get past that, and it doesn't need to become an issue. So I don't really make the fact that I'm a woman or that I'm the owner the primary point of the discussion. I try to just interact with people on a business level with the same respect that I would want back.
Yeah.
So I model what I want back, really.
That's wonderful. That's awesome.
So yes, I've been mistaken for all kinds of things. And sometimes I have to deal with a little bit of, what? You're what? Oh, okay. But that's okay.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Until they see your actual house, then they realize, oh yeah, no man could kind of make this. 'Cause
Well.
everything's there where you need it to be.
So I would not want to in any way diminish my competitors' ability to build a wonderful house.
Yeah.
I am highly competitive, and so I like to think that what drives my product is a desire for excellence in every step of the way.
I like that.
I want a quality product. I want to build something that people connect to in a personal way. I want to build a home, and not in a stereotypical way. I want to build a space and create a place where people can make a home for themselves.
Yeah.
And that takes attention to detail. And I think that what I really enjoy is envisioning how I would walk through, if I'm building, I envision how I would walk through that space and what that would feel like to me, and what I would want if it were my own home that I were living in. And I build each home as if it were my own.
That's wonderful. And it's cool that you came from Austin, because I know you do bring a little bit of Austin in each home that you build.
I do actually. I do literally. I do literally bring a piece of Austin into each of the homes. And I know what you're speaking of, because we've talked about this before. I'm talking about the mantles that I put in my homes.
My favorite part. I love it.
So every home that I build has something that is unique and special to it. And what one of my signature, one of the signatures of my homes are that I actually there's a little place on the side of the road in Austin, right outside in the hill country out near Hamilton Pool Road. And that's where I buy all the mantles for my homes. I go and I personally select the wood that's then carved into a mantle that's unique to each home. And it's indigenous Texas wood. It could be mesquite, it could be oak, it just depends. It could be cedar. It just depends on what fits the style of the home that I'm building at the time.
Yeah.
But I take my trailer, drive to Austin, select the wood, pick up the wood after it's done, and I bring those mantles back, and they're truly a Texas original that I put into each of my homes.
That's really cool.
Thank you.
That's really cool. And you do bring in the Texas as well, especially, with the rock, and you've got the mantle, and then you've got, the floor. I mean, it's neat. It's really cool how you can see kind of everything.
Thank you.
So I love that attention to detail.
Thank you. I do feel like the attention to detail gives me a competitive advantage.
Yeah.
I would consider myself a boutique builder, a semi-custom boutique builder. So I try to create something that has a space that has functionality and texture and warmth to it, and that's very functional for whatever type of decor you want, or whether you're more of a contemporary person or more of a Texas farmhouse person. I think that the product is versatile enough to really make everyone feel welcome.
Yeah, I've got to agree.
Thank you.
I agree. And so you don't only own your own business, you're a builder, you're a wife, and you're a mother.
Yes.
Two.
Yes, 2 boys.
How has it been hard to kind of balance that?
Yes.
Yeah?
That's the truth. It is hard.
Yeah.
I would not say it's easy, because my first responsibility is to my family, to my children and to my husband and my family. And sometimes I've had to even, I've had to leave a meeting in the middle of the meeting because my child was sick.
Yeah.
So what I do though is when I'm present in my workspace or I'm present with my family, I try to fully remain present in that space.
Yeah.
And devote all of my energy to what I'm doing at that time. And I always make sure to prioritize my family, but I don't take on so much work that I can't do my best work all the time.
Exactly.
So it is tough to juggle. I think that there are competing responsibilities, and there are days when it's a long day,
Yeah.
and there's work, and then I'm switching gears into mother, switching gears into wife, into all the roles that I fill in my family and in my life. And it's exciting though.
Yeah.
It's exciting and rewarding.
Yeah.
But I would not say it's easy. And I see that the world is shifting, and some of those same pressures you're probably feeling as, a father to be. Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you.
So you'll feel that, it's like, where do you draw the line between work and family? And I think you just have to strive for excellence in both and never forget your priorities.
I love it. It's well said.
Thank you.
Very well said. So Christine, I ask every single person that I've spotlighted this same question. What advice would you give to a young woman that's possibly wanting to start her own business or, become a builder?
Okay. My first piece of advice would be educate yourself about what your product is. Consider your challenges that you face along the way. Always frame them as opportunities to learn. Don't entertain the possibility of failure. Failure's really not in my vocabulary.
I like that.
Opportunity is my word for, or challenges is another word that I would use for things that don't always work out the way I had hoped, or maybe are a difficulty. One of the key things that has helped me along the way and that helped me to succeed and grow my business is relationship building.
Yeah.
I try to get back down to the basics of connecting with people, of spending time and energy to develop relationships, where I can give something back to someone, and hopefully there's a symbiotic relationship there. And not all of the relationships I have are purposeful. They are just connections with people.
Yeah.
So be your authentic self and have a strong attitude and own your power to go out into the world and create the life that you want.
It's a hell of an answer.
Thank you.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So you're mainly here in the Heights
Yes.
area.
Heights Shady Acres.
Heights Shady Acres. Do you have any buildings out now that are for sale that you've built?
I actually do.
Okay.
I have some properties. They are rapidly going under contract, which is exciting.
It's a great thing.
Yes. I have property on West 16th Street,
Okay.
1202 and 1204 West 16th Street. I have some single family townhomes that I've built there. So that's my latest project. I am in discussions now with people regarding, a few clients regarding custom builds.
So you do customs as well?
That would be,
Yeah.
yes. I'm expanding my wheelhouse to do customs.
Okay.
I also manage rental properties. I don't think we've talked about that very much, but
No, yeah, that's just
I have
another,
a property
yeah.
management company as well. So really, I've invested my energy and time in the Heights for, golly, probably 20 years easily.
Yeah.
20 years of being here
Man.
in this area. I love it. I have a passion for it, and I love what I do.
Especially now, I mean, Heights is just becoming, I mean, it already is amazing, but it just keeps growing and growing.
I think it's just this wonderful place that's attracting all of this growth and creativity, and it becomes infectious, right?
Yeah.
That you get excited about a project, and then someone else is excited, and then you live your life with passion, and it promotes that feeling and incites that feeling in others as well.
Totally agree.
And I think that you can see that kind of vibe going on in the Heights. I love the changes that are happening.
Me too.
They're very exciting.
Me too. And let's get you on some other builds around here.
That sounds great.
Well, Christine, thank you so much for meeting with me.
Thank you.
And more importantly, happy National Women's History Month.
Thank you.
And again, Christine Hood from Archeterra Homes. I'll have her info and I'll tag her here. So please check her out. Check out the properties. And if you're looking to buy an awesome home, come check out one of her builds. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.